Okay, assignment 1104. You need to create something right here. So when you click on it, it disappears and shows something behind it. And then when I let the mouse go, the object reappears. So I click, shows the object behind it, release the mouse, and covers it up. So to do this, you need to know about this function called onRelease. We've done the onClick, when you click it, onClick. We've done the onKey, when you press a key in your keyboard. This one is the onRelease. So what's happening when I click on it, that's the onClick, and then when I let my mouse up, that's the onRelease, and it does something else. Okay, so let's get started building this. So I'll open up a new file. I'm going to import turtle. That's T. Adjust my windows here. Okay, so what I'll do is I will build the first object, and the first object I'm going to build is that bottom object. So it's the square that you saw after I clicked the red dot. So I'm going to build that object. So I will call it BTM for bottom, OBJ for object. So bottom object is going to equal t.turtle. There's the object. I'm also going to set up some stuff for it. I'm going to have the BTM OBJ speed be really fast so you don't see it when it builds. I'm going to have the bottom hide, BTM OBJ HT. I'm going to hide it, and then I'm going to build the square. So I'm actually going to do a loop before I in range and move the BTM object forward 20 and then turn it. I've already done this, and I don't want to type it out, so there you go. So that's going to create the square. Let's run this and see if we got it. Call it assignment 1104. Okay, so there's the first object, the bottom OBJ. It creates a little square. Next thing I will do is I will build another object that's going to be on top of that one. So this one I'm going to call top OBJ is equal to t.turtle. I'm also going to make the top OBJ speed really fast so I don't see it when it builds. I'm going to have the top OBJ, the shape of that is going to be a circle, and I'm going to also color it red. And I'm going to make its size a little bit bigger. And let's turtle size. I'm going to make it 4. I'm going to run that, and you'll see it's going to make the square, but it's going to make this this circle red right on top of that one because I kept it in the same position. So we'll run this one. There you go. So there's the red shape object, and underneath that is the square. Right now I can't move it away, so you just got to trust that that square is underneath there. Okay, so now on to, we're going to do an on-click event. So when I click on the top OBJ, it's going to hide it so you can see what's underneath it. So I'm going to take my top OBJ, and I'm going to do the .onClick method. And when I use that method, I need to pass in a function, and that function I'm going to call it hide object. Okay, so now I need to go up and create a function. Put that up here. Def, and that's going to be hide underscore object. And when I use the onClick method, I need to pass in two parameters. That's basically getting the mouse position when I clicked on it. Okay, so when I click on that, what do I want to do? I want to hide the top object. So I'm going to say top obj.ht, and it will hide. Let's test this out. Okay, there's my top object. I click on it. There it goes. I hide it. Now, when I let the mouse go, it doesn't come back. So I need to create I need to use the new method on release to get it back. And that's new. You guys haven't done that one yet. So how that works, come down here. Oh, if you actually want to read about it, you can go over to the documentation for Turtle, and you can look up on release, and it tells you what it is on release, and fun btn equals add equals none. Read about what that does. Fun, a function with two arguments, which will be called with the coordinates of the clicked pointer on the canvas. Okay, btn, that's that next argument. It's the number of the mouse button. By default, it's set to 1, so that's why you never have to pass in that argument. And then the add true or false. I'm actually not sure what this does. I haven't dug into it really, but anyways, all you need is on release, call the function, and if you want to change it to your right mouse button, you'd have to say button equals 2, I think. Anyways, there's the information on this method. All right, back to my coding. All right, so let's use this on release. How this will work is I will just take the object top obj dot, and on release, what we're going to do is we're going to call a function called show underscore object. I should make that a capital. Obj on object. So that's going to be the name of the function I'm going to build, show object. So back up to the top here. Make a note, another function, def. Oh shoot, I just forgot what I called it. Show object. Show underscore object. All right, and on the onClick, you also have to pass in two arguments here, x and y. That's just the mouse location. So show object, what do I want this function to do on the on release part? I want the top obj to show. And that will show it. So let's run this, see how it goes. Here's my program. When I click on the red dot, I see the shape that's underneath or the other object, and now when I let my mouse go, it appears back. So you can't see it, but trust me, I'm pushing down on my mouse, it hides, I let my mouse up, the button, and it comes back. So I can sit here and do this all day long. So that's how the on release works. So for assignment 1104, you just need to replicate this. You need to create two objects. When you click on the top object, it shows the one that's underneath it. When I let my mouse up, it then reappears. Good luck.